Ozzy Osbourne, the legendary Prince of Darkness, enjoyed a tumultuous yet profoundly influential journey with Black Sabbath, one he later reflected on with both fondness and clear-eyed honesty. In an interview with the BBC, Ozzy described his early days with the band as remarkable, recalling how a ragtag group from Birmingham grew into pioneers of heavy metal. Formed in 1968 by Osbourne, guitarist Tony Iommi, bassist Geezer Butler, and drummer Bill Ward, Black Sabbath carved a new musical path with dark, thunderous riffs and themes drawn from war, occultism, and despair. Their self-titled debut and subsequent album Paranoid reshaped rock music, laying the foundation for an entire genre. Reflecting on those early successes, Ozzy later acknowledged that Sabbath felt like a singular week of bliss squeezed into years of chaos. "I remember that week and it was lovely," he admitted, but quickly noted, "I forgot the 4 3/4 years I was miserable." The group's creative highs were shadowed by personal and professional tensions, driven largely by rampant substance abuse and burnout. Albums like Sabbath Bloody Sabbath became turning points, the moment Ozzy felt he should have bid farewell, as he told Mo Joe, marking the beginning of the end for the original lineup. Despite such strain, the band's impact was undeniable. With Iommi's injury-driven riff style and Osbourne's eerie vocals, they became synonymous with heavy metal's ominous power. Ozzy's departure in 1979 ushered in a solo career filled with its own triumphs and tragedies, from Blizzard of Oz to bittersweet losses like Randy Rhoads' death. But history wouldn't let Sabbath remain closed. Over the years, Ozzy reunited with his former bandmates in various contexts, most notably in 1997 and again around 2011-13, culminating in their final album 13 and farewell tours like The End and Back to the Beginning. In early 2025, facing advancing Parkinson's disease, Ozzy orchestrated a symbolic final reunion, the Back to the Beginning concert on July 5, in the shadow of Villa Park, near the humble homes where the band originated, Wikipedia. Despite frailty, he performed from a throne, closing with Sabbath staples, an emotional culmination of his story. Looking back, Ozzy's narrative blends raw recollection with humility. He acknowledges Sabbath as his launching pad, yet he views himself less as the leader and more as a singer with a band. Their collaboration was explosive, transformative, and ultimately, essential to both his identity and the genre he helped birth. When Ozzy reflected, he did so neither with nostalgia nor regret, but with gratitude. "That week that it was lovely." Black Sabbath and its madman frontman reshaped rock, and his reflections capture that profound, complex journey.